LeBron James has picked up his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season with the Los Angeles Lakers. However, the team has yet to officially announce the move, something that has raised eyebrows around the league. Yeah, usually when a star player like LeBron opts into his contract, the team announces the move, the NBA executive told HoopsWire. I find this very strange. Something is definitely going on behind the scenes. I mean, the odds of LeBron getting traded are very, very low. His salary is just too high. But I think LeBron and the Lakers front office are butting heads, the person added. That tension may explain the silence. According to Jovan Buha, LeBron's relationship with the organization might not be as strong as it once was. I mean, I want to be careful with what I say about Bron's relationship with the front office or the organization, but I don't think it's in the best place right now, to be completely honest, Buha said. James will turn 41 next season, but is still playing at a top level. He averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists last season, earning a spot on the All-NBA second team. The Los Angeles Lakers' biggest splash of the offseason was the team's signing of former number 1 overall pick DeAndre Ayton. Ayton spent the last 2 seasons with the Portland Trail Blazers and now is looking to make a name for himself in the bright lights of Los Angeles. Related, DeAndre Ayton hasn't heard from LeBron James since joining Lakers. Recently, Jason McIntyre, the founder of this big, beautiful website, mentioned that the hate on Ayton seems a little bit premature. During a segment on The Herd with Colin Cowherd, McIntyre feels that Ayton should be considered one of the best bigs in the league, with his career average of 16 points and 10 rebounds. Ayton's career numbers have McIntyre saying that he is a top 8 center in the league. However, he feels no one feels that way because Ayton was stuck in Portland for the past 2 seasons. The Lakers needed a big, and whether or not people want to admit it, he is a good player. However, in this world of big names and ring chasing, for some reason certain fans forget that it takes good players to be a great team. Of course, the verdict is still out on Ayton being a key piece for the Lakers this upcoming season. But calling this a bad move is extremely premature. The Los Angeles Lakers pulled off one of the most stunning trades in recent memory when they sent 5-time All-NBA center Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks, getting back another 5-time All-NBA superstar, Luka Doncic. But as breathtaking as it was at the time, the trade did nothing to address perhaps the Lakers' biggest weakness, defense. Led by LeBron James and Doncic, the Lakers powered their way to the 3rd seed in the Western Conference with a 50-win season. But they didn't do it with defense, ranking only 17th of the NBA's 30 teams with a defensive rating of 113.8. The defensive weaknesses could no longer be hidden when LeBron and company faced Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs, when their defensive rating ballooned to 116.7, and they not surprisingly went out not with a bang but with a whimper, falling 4-1 in the series. Lakers need another move to upgrade flagging D. The Lakers have made some attempt to address the issue, signing 7-footer DeAndre Ayton as a free agent. But Ayton, in limited action for the Portland Trail Blazers last season, put up a defensive rating of 112. That's worse than the league average of 110.6. On the other hand, Portland shooting guard Matisse Thybulle has been described as a disruptive defender and the most unorthodox defender in NBA history. For his entire career, divided between the Philadelphia 76ers and Portland, Thybulle, entering his 7th year in the league, has maintained a defensive rating of 108.7. In a new trade proposal by Clutch Points associate editor Jed Padgham, it is Thybulle who moves to the Lakers on his expiring contract that pays him $11.55 million next season, in exchange for 2 bench players, Maxi Kleber and Shake Milton, along with a 2032 unprotected second-round draft pick. With the Blazers' acquisition of veteran defensive specialist Drew Holiday from the Boston Celtics, Thybulle may be seen as expendable in Portland coach Chauncey Billups' scheme. Thybulle is someone the Lakers have checked the availability of, and one would think that the Blazers will be more than willing to trade him away considering his lack of durability and his contract situation, Padgham wrote. Thybulle excelled in highly limited action. That lack of durability may be why the Lakers could get away with giving up no more than Kleber, acquired in the Doncic trade but who sat out injured the rest of the season, and Milton to get the 28-year-old. Thybulle appeared in only 15 games last season with knee and ankle injuries keeping him sidelined. But when he did take the court, he made an impact. According to play-by-play statistics, the Trail Blazers' net rating, defensive rating subtracted from offensive rating, declined by almost 3.5 points with Thybulle off the court, but went up by close to a full point when he was on the floor. He did look like a very impactful player upon his return, wrote Patagum. He averaged 2.2 steals a night, which goes to show that he's still one of the most disruptive defenders in the association. The 2019 Celtics first-round pick, traded to the Sixers on draft night, in his 15 games with Portland last season, significantly impacted the defense with a 105.1 defensive rating, best on the team for players averaging at least 12 minutes, and tied for fifth in the NBA for players averaging 20 minutes or more, according to NBA writer Aaron Fentress of The Oregonian. The Los Angeles Lakers have reportedly agreed to a two-way deal with Villanova star Eric Dixon following the 2025 NBA draft. However, he's not suiting up in a purple and gold jersey for the Las Vegas Summer League. According to Dan Woik of The Athletic, Dixon is dealing with a foot injury and is currently seeking medical opinions to determine the best course of action. He has yet to officially sign his two-way contract, as people are proceeding with caution ahead of his rookie season. Dixon was spotted in a walking boot and using a scooter before the Lakers' Summer League opening loss on Thursday against the Dallas Mavericks and Cooper Flagg. The 24-year-old forward went undrafted despite a stellar final season at Villanova, where he led the nation in scoring with 23.3 points per game. He also averaged 5.1 rebounds while shooting 45.1% from the field and 40.7% from beyond the arc across 35 games. Dixon became Villanova's all-time leading scorer with 2,314 career points, surpassing Kerry Kittles. The LA Lakers currently have center Trey Jemison on a two-way contract, and with Christian Koloko entering free agency, the team still has one open two-way slot available heading into the summer.